If I wasn't such a gigantic baby about needles, I might actually genuinely get this tattooed. That was the only angle I could think of to actually make it so you could see the drawing on my wrist properly. So that hopefully you were able to see that okay, even though it was further back from the camera than I normally put detailed stuff like that. I just kind of have to do what I can do to work with what I got, so yeah. Basically, the drawing on my wrist is a combination of two things. It's the Semicolon Project and a self-harm coping mechanism that I read about once called like the butterfly method or something like that. Basically, you draw a butterfly wherever it is that you want to hurt yourself and then try to let it fade away without actually like damaging it. I don't actually have any problem with the actual act of self-harm, and my wrists weren't my target area at the time anyway. I've talked about that on another video, but later this month it will actually be 7 years clean for me, so that's pretty cool. But basically it combines the two of them, the Semicolon Project. I'll turn, hopefully you can see it, but that's not really the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about how I am currently on the shore of Lake Superior. I don't know if you've ever been to a lake of this magnitude, but it's kind of amazing. I've also been to the ocean, and honestly, in some places you can't really tell the difference. This lake is so massive, it's ridiculous. But I'm currently in a cabin that my mother and I have rented. We're here for a music festival. It's really exciting. I love our trips. We've been doing this every year for the last 8 years. There are so many things that I could say about this place that I'm in and about this trip, but because of time constraints, I am not going to be able to do that. So I will save those for Wednesday's video. I will have all of my footage from the entire trip by then. Today is Saturday when I'm filming this, so I've still got a day and a half worth of this vacation that I have not yet experienced. So we will see how that goes. Also, real quick, wanted to say thank you, Grayson, for making that video for me on Thursday. I really appreciate it. Your video was adorable. I relate very strongly to it. Regrettably, I have to say that speaking as someone who's had 4 years more experience at this whole adulthood thing, I cannot tell you that it gets any more coherent. In the words of the dad in Calvin and Hobbes, I would not have been in such a hurry to grow up if I had known so much of it was going to be ad-libbed. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say in this video. So, closing note, I'm going to show you the view outside the window, which is what's directly behind the camera and keeps distracting me from actually looking at the camera. So, let's take a look at that. This is the view directly out the window. If it's zoomed out any further, you can hardly see that it's water, but that is the lake. And honestly, it just looks like an ocean. And I love it. I love it so much. This place is magical. It's so good. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, friend. Goodbye. Hey, this is Editing Sarah coming in to say 2 things. 1, if you really want to feel like an adult, hang out with people who are not adults. I had dinner with a couple of 16-year-old girls a couple weeks ago, and yeah, that really made me feel like an adult. So, there's that. 2, I do not know yet what your punishment is going to be for being late, Lou. So, I guess I will put that in a future video. I don't know if that will be Wednesday or Friday. One of those. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done.